Today we are welcoming at the Talks for Nature of COP15 exhibition Mediterranean Corner, the PAMEx. PAMEx is an initiative of 8 governments today, and we are 5 welcoming international organizations that join forces exhibition to launch an action plan called PAMEx is an initiative of 8 Model C by 2020 international organizations that joined forces. My first question would be how the Mediterranean will the PAMEx contribute to enhancing our common ambition for the Mediterranean Sea would be, and how will the PAMEx contribute to enhancing our common ambition for the Mediterranean Sea?
Thank you.
And I question Ms. Naïg COZANNET. Please, Naïg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, the first thing that is very important to know about PAMEx, it's a coalition of action, and so collective action is a real strength for pushing a common vision. I think all stakeholders around the PAMEx, and it has to be noted that all regional organizations are there, the 8 countries are there, but also the civil societies are there, and also something to be recognized is the financial institutions are also associated with the coalition. Is that they're all witnessing the degradation of the Mediterranean environment, and the relation it has with the degradation of its economy, and acting together towards a better future for the Med is what they have chosen, and they have negotiated for nearly a year an action plan which is organized and structured around 4 axes. So the first is obviously around protection of the biodiversity in the Med, and also sustainable management of these marine resources. And there are 2 other axes, is the greening of transports and the fight against pollution through plastics. And so this is the first strength of the PAMEx.
Thank you, Naïg. I have for you a second question, please. What means does the PAMEx have to achieve these ambitions?
Yes, the means is a key question. So because when you know where you are going, and the PAMEx is giving this vision, you need money, you need the finance, and that's leveraging enough finance for implementing this ambition is a key necessity. So now I turn to my colleague Kamal, and could you help us explain what is the local investment facility for the PAMEx?
Sure. Hi everyone. Thank you, Naïg. Thank you for the invitation. So PAMEx has a tool called PLIF. So PAMEx Local Investment Finance Facility, which is a one-stop shop actually, multi-instruments. So it could be equity, debt, guarantee, TA, technical assistance facility, and venture capital. So we have plenty of instruments to really have the policy we want to pursue actually. So usually a bank or a team has singly sometimes one instrument, and it doesn't give enough room to be flexible, agile when it comes to be in a situation where we need to, for example, protect a landscape, transform the economy locally. So here we have plenty of instruments to do what we want to do. So this is the perfect tool that we sketch out with this coalition.
Thank you, Kamal. My third and last question will go to Kamal DADI, if I may. So Kamal, can you give us some examples of projects under consideration now?
Okay, so maybe shall I give you maybe two examples? First, I mean, Mediterranean landscape is 87 ports. So we need to green them. So it's a huge roadmap. And to green a port is about the energy, about the economic matrix behind. So this is the kind of things we are going to consider. So it's first kind of project. Second kind of or second example of project, we do, for example, geoengineering is like a word that is emerging currently in our landscape. How with natural-based solution could we transform a landscape that is degraded by man activity, but with an holistic approach. So all the thing is to consider the ecological matrix, the economical matrix, and the social one as well. So the three layers. So we have an example like that in Egypt, for example, and it's very complex, but it's interesting because where is complexity, we know that we are trying to extract added value as never we did before. So, and maybe shall I give you the floor for to share maybe some words about how we protect an area, for example. Naïg.
Yes, it's something that we're happy to also announce being here at the COP15. It's that the PAMEx and its playfields are also tools to implement the future global biodiversity framework and its application to the Mediterranean basin. And it's sure that we're also going to look for investment in protection, in protected areas, and find ways to finance long-term functioning of the existing protected areas, and also the one to be created around the ambition of the Convention de Barcelone, Barcelona Convention, around the marine protected areas that the regional organization are working for with all governments. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kamal and Naïg, for being here today for this talk for nature on PAMEx. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.